Hello. In this video, I'm going to be going over the new patch notes that were just put out yesterday night. So here we have to start some changes to Mashmak. So Restriction Zone Key 3 now unlocks a brand new restricted zone where you'll face the Colossal Striker Tatra. Loot drops, rules remain unchanged. Okay, that's kind of nice. So now instead of having the few zone key 3 zones that you can get to, we have a whole new one that's Tatra. I wonder where the entrance for that one will be put. And then after the update, when you defeat Morina, Constantine, Makalu, or an Exile class frigate in Mashmak, their wreckage will now despawn along with their drops. If your striker gets stuck between wreckage and terrain, it will free up once the wreckage disappears. This is kind of nice. I like this because sometimes I wonder if this will also help with gliders actually, because I know sometimes like they can fall on top of a glider and then just block them from or block you from getting them, but I don't know if it blocks you from getting them or if it pushes them through the map, like clips them through the map when it lands. It might do that, so this might not do anything for that and might just help you get out of it if they land on top of you, I guess. General store, limited edition, seasonal sets. We're going on to the store section now. Items will rotate after the update. Current outfit sets and accessories will be removed and replaced with 3 returning sets and their accessories. Okay, that's fine. 3 returning sets in there. So I guess it just like rotates 3 sets and accessories, 3 sets and accessories, and just keeps going like that every week. Or okay, I'm not quite sure, but Ace Recruitment will rotate its discounts after the update. Discounts on Striker Archive Alfred Mark 1 and other Striker Archives will end, and discounts on Striker Archives Falcon Custom and Stellaris Mark 3 will begin. Okay. General store, supplies, rockets, and keys have been named to airdrops. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, because supplies, I guess it's supply drops, but airdrops is a little bit more intuitive. I like that change. Returning seasonal weapon skins previously listed under General Store Limited Edition seasonal sets have been moved to General Store Striker weapons. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because I guess they're not limited edition anymore because they're returning, so it makes more sense that they would be right under there. So that's some just like quality of life things that could help out if you're not used to the whole interface. Now, system adjustments and bug fixes. Panther Advanced Challenge added 10 seconds to the time limit for stage 3. Okay, we like that. That'll make it a little bit easier. Replaced pilot Chiara's Murphy boarding background music. Okay, sure. Inventory capacity now can be up to 900. Okay, that's pretty nice. That would cost a lot to get up there, but then that's kind of nice that it's up to 900. There's no way they don't boost it to like 1,000 in the future though. So it'll probably just keep on going up as the game goes on. Bug fixes fixed an issue where perfect mod stats values didn't match their actual effects. Oh, this is interesting. Huh. So I wonder if so this probably means the stat values were real. So if it said you would get 10% like damage, overall damage, it might have only been giving you like 5%. Could be something like that, I guess. But now it'll apparently move it from whatever it says to what it actually is. Hopefully it's that. And not like its actual effect is 5 and you thought you were getting a 10, but it moves down to 5. They probably wouldn't do that. Fixed a bug in Spectral Nexus where equipping 2 or more durability leech chips, 2s, caused attacks to stop restoring HP. Okay, that's cool. Fixed an issue where strikers could occasionally be teleported back to their initial deployment points on Longman's launch site transfer. That's funny. Fixed a bug in Spectral Nexus where equipping the melee glider pack and stacking multiple sword shockwave A chips caused shockwaves to fire way too fast. Oh, that would have been interesting. I haven't seen a video of that. That sounds fun though. Fixed a bug in Spectral Nexus where the charged beam cannon chip B had abnormal spawn conditions. Okay, so that means it either spawned way too much or way too little, I guess. Fixed an issue in the general store where the striker list on the left didn't display correctly after previewing a pattern. Interesting. Okay. Fixed an issue where strikers could occasionally clip out of the restricted zone map. Okay. That's just nice, yeah. Because clipping out of the map is kind of like you can't defend against that, I guess. Fixed abnormal controller vibration in certain situations. Okay. I don't play on controller, so I don't know those. Fixed an incorrect icon for mod box perfect. Cool. Fixed Valkyrie wings not unfolding during MVP animation. Okay, so that's, yeah. But yeah, lots of Spectral Nexus here. So, but it's good to see that they're like actually into it and they're thinking of the game. They're looking at what's happening in it, fixing bugs for it. I like that. Mecha BREAK will undergo scheduled maintenance starting June 8th at 10 p.m. Login and gameplay will be unavailable during the period, 6 hours. Okay, so if you're watching this when I post it, it'll be just a few hours after. Yeah, and we just get the standard 1,000 mission tokens. Cool. It's kind of silly that it's not counted towards seasonal accumulation. It's like, it's just 1,000. Really, that doesn't count, I guess. Oh, okay, now we're getting to striker balance adjustments. Okay. So main weapon, biped form, 900 to 1100. Okay, so that's a pretty sizable buff. And then winged form, you get a 70 damage buff. Okay. So just a straight buff to its damage on its autocannon. Oh, and its aux too. Its winged form, reduced transformation startup by 0.3 seconds. That's nice. Weapons can now be used faster. Yeah, that's what the 0.3 seconds means. And then cooldown after exiting is reduced by 0.1. So this, you'll probably, like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but this will just make its gameplay probably a lot smoother. Like, you'll just be able to do what you want faster. So, top speed going up by 15 meters per second. That's huge. I wonder if the bottom, like if its lowest speed will stay the same though. So you're still able to go slower, because I know whenever I'm playing it, at least, I sometimes like to go slower to be able to get more time to shoot people. So as long as this doesn't raise the base speed, that's kind of nice. Or that's just straight buff. Strafe speed 70 to 80. Okay. Ascent, descent. That's cool too. So it's just getting like a top ascent descent speeds. So it's just getting like a 10 meter per second buff on most things. Alfred, auxiliary 1 light missile multi-lock. Improved post-launch flight trajectory. Okay. I haven't played much of Alfred, but this just sounds like it'll make it easier to hit your missiles. I don't know if it needed that or anything, but that's kind of nice. Hurricane fluid armor regen. That's crazy. Okay. 750. Are they gonna? And the depletion cooldown goes down by almost half there. So almost double the regen and almost half until you regen. Okay, so Hurricane's gonna be way more of a tank. Main weapon energy blaster 10,000 to 12,000. And shield regen 1,600 to 2,000. This will make... The only real experience I have with it is its challenge mission. This would be awesome for the challenge mission. So it'll really help. So if you're wanting to do Hurricane challenge mission, this will help you out a ton with that. Now Inferno. Main weapon and sidearm charge splitter. Reload time 6.5 seconds per shot. So it's just a slight buff on that. and it takes less time to charge up your full shot. So that's also, so it'll be putting out more damage and for a little bit longer because it'll reload faster and it'll shoot them a little bit faster. Um, Auxiliary 3 booster kit into effect. While Auxiliary 3 is active, main weapon and sidearm reload is reduced from 6 to 3, and fire rate is increased. I wonder what the fire rate is increased kind of means, like, or like how much it's increased by. It's always funny to me when they put out like all these like crazy like, yeah, we're changing it from 2.1 to 1.8 seconds, or we're reducing it by 0.1 seconds, but they don't tell you what the fire rate is increased to. I don't know. I always think that's kind of funny that they put such tiny things and not like that would actually be kind of a big thing. Stellaris. Sidearm, Assault Warblade. Improved animation responsiveness when entering guard stands. That's nice. Animation responsiveness, that'll give you like indicators on your screen. You'll know what to do now. Or maybe faster. Can now fire projectiles while moving. Fire a projectile during the main weapon's boost attack still cancels the attack. What does that mean? Okay. I've never played Stellaris, so I can't really speak to these, but increased forwards displacement during combo slashes. Okay. I mean, I know this is pretty big on some other melee characters. It'll just uh let you hit them more reliably. Combo slash hits now inflict 0.5 forced stagger. Okay, so combo slash hits. So it's not like just getting hit once will inflict it, but if you start getting comboed, it'll probably help you to combo people worse. Composite tactical claw. If the claw misses 6. Okay, yeah, so if you miss a shot, it reloads 6 seconds. So it's a little bit. So if you miss it, it's faster, but if you hit it, then you'll need to wait a little bit longer. I'm not sure what the total reload time on it is, though. Oh, and you just get a straight 1000 damage buff to the sword drone. Welkin, defensive field. Cooldown refunded per second of early cancel. Oh. Interesting. So this is just as defensive field because I wonder if people were like putting it up, taking it back down, and like just immediately, and you get like basically, and you just get 3 seconds on the cooldown because if you like activate it, deactivate it, but that could still be super disruptive even for like 1 second being able to activate it. So they probably just want to prevent that. And now if you activate it either on purpose or accidentally, it'll be a little bit tougher to, or it'll take you a little bit more time to recoup it. The Panther main weapon. Successfully parrying with the complex shield now reduces lance charge time. Ooh, okay. I do like this. This whatever buff to it. So this really encourages parrying then, because if you're able to parry an attack, you just get like 50% less charge time. So I haven't played a lot of Panther, but I wonder if the lance charge time used to be like exactly enough, like if you were able to parry someone, if it would uh whatever not give you quite enough time to charge it up, but maybe now it will let you if you just immediately go for it. Okay, Machilia. The sling grappling an ultra heavy striker now reduces movement speed by 40%. Interesting. That's really funny actually. So if you pick up an ultra heavy striker, you'll get 40% slower. Is that what that means? I think that's what that means. Which it's so funny. Another thing that's funny to me is when they like introduce like these physics things, like yeah, you pick up a ultra heavy robot, yeah, you get a little bit slower. I always think that's funny because there's nothing else in the game that follows any semblance of uh whatever these physics stuff like gravity and all of that. You can equip massive weapons, modular weapons to your robot, and it doesn't slow it down at all. But picking one guy up with a grappler, like, that reduces you by 40%. Anyways, chariot form. The additional shield deployed when entering chariot form. Oh, interesting. That's, I guess Machillia was pretty strong, so I guess it could totally use that. And it'll make it less annoying to fight against, because I know you could like jump in and out of the chariot form pretty quickly. But that's interesting. So I don't think Machillia has any way to parry melee anymore. I could be not reading this right because it says additional shield deployed, but I think it means that like the additional shield is just an additional shield that parries the attack, so it just won't get the shield. I'm not quite sure. You can let me know in the comments if I'm reading this wrong, but okay. Serenith. Disruption Grappler. When using the Disruption Grappler to remotely interact with map objects, retrieving keys, activating transports, capturing data nodes, movement speed is is now reduced by 40%. Movement speed is unaffected when using on enemy strikers. Okay. This is kind of crazy, because I don't know if anybody watching this now watched the tournament that happened a few days ago, but in that you could definitely see Serenith was nuts for capturing data nodes and everything, because you were just able to dash around and you wouldn't be able to touch the Serenith, but it could just like instantly get the data node. So movement speed reducing by 40%. That's crazy. They like 40% less movement speed, I guess. Not That's kind of funny that it appeared twice. Narukami. Main weapon, charged beam cannon. Shots fired in sniper mode now have a stronger terrain penetration. Oh, okay, yeah, we like that. I like that. So you're able to shoot through like a wall, hit someone, it'll still do the same amount of damage. Decoy drone going up by a considerable amount here. That's a considerable amount, but I don't think that'll like make it broken or anything. For Norn, high explosive arrow, so the damage per shot's going down quite a bit. The camouflage duration's going down by a couple seconds. Cooldown refunded is also going down, so you get less refund. And the minimum cooldown, that's so silly. It's going down by 0.4 seconds. Okay. Yeah, not much else to say about that. For Hell, the pulse trap drone, from 2 seconds to 1.6. Cooldown after taking damage and triggering lock break. Okay, 1.5 seconds from 1 second. That's cooldown refunded per. Oh, it's deception kit. Okay, so it's not your beam, but okay. So just some like time differences on that. That's fine. For Operation Verge, squads in Operation Verge can now initiate a surrender vote after 300 seconds. Vote passes with 4 or more in favor. After a failed vote, you can wait 90 seconds. Okay, I like this and wait 90 seconds before calling another one, because in other games I play, some people just spam this surrender and it'll just be up in the corner of your screen the whole time. But okay. Operation Storm. Yes, so Spectral Nexus leaderboard. Spectral Nexus leaderboard will reset on June 8th, 4 o'clock, kicking off cycle 2. Next reset is scheduled for June 22nd at 4 o'clock. Rewards will be sent through mail after each reset. June 8th reset will not issue rewards. Oh, normal reward distribution begins on the 22nd reset. That's kind of... Really? They can't give people anything for grinding it for the first month? I'm not sure about that, but I don't know. After the update, the Spectral Nexus tab will display leaderboard rewards in your current ranking. I like this. This is a great change, because before you kind of really needed to dive deeper into different tabs to find your ranking or like the leaderboard, and now having it just be in the Nexus tab, that'll let people see it, that'll let people kind of, I don't know, it'll maybe motivate people to, they'll see the leaderboard there and be like, I want to be up there, I want my spot on that leaderboard. Nice. Okay, improved boss HP bar visibility on 10, 30, and 40. So okay, increased overall clear rewards for level 10 through 29. That's awesome. This, I mean, I wasn't getting hardly any rewards, even though I was making it. I think my highest as of now is like 26, but I haven't super focused it though. But I was not getting anything good, so maybe something a little bit better through these levels, because this is like what I think you can get just with medium investment, like not pumping too much in. You can definitely get past level 10, but maybe not past 30 yet. So I like that. More rewards. We love that. Rebalanced enemy strikers difficulty across all levels except the level 30 and 40 bosses. Okay, that's fine. This enemy striker difficulty. I wonder. I mean, there's no way to know quite yet what they mean exactly by this. I can't imagine that they'll make some of those guys easier, but also hopefully, like, or I can't imagine they'll make them too much harder. Oh, no, I could see them making the tiny guys tankier, just to maybe take a few more hits. But after the update, you can now open an upgrade details panel from the upgrade section screen in the shop to view all active upgrades. I mean, just another awesome quality of life. So now you're able to, when you're buying, you don't need to just like remember it off the top of your head what you're doing. You can actually pull it up and see. And here are the leaderboard rewards. Okay. So let's see. So first place here gets 100. Okay. So that's not terrible, especially because it resets every 2 weeks. So that's like, I don't know, 50 crates a week if you're on the very first place. That's a good reward. Second place goes down to 80, third is 70, fourth through 10th is 50. Okay, so there's like between like 10th place and first place, it's only a 50 crate difference. That's not too much. 11th through 30th is 40, and 31st through 100th is 330. Okay, I would, honestly, I would buff the 100 to something much higher, and everything else I would, well, maybe first, second, third, I would buff to a decent amount more. Like, I guess it wouldn't be good for them to just give out, like, I think it's like 360 maybe that it costs. But I mean, they could probably do like maybe 150 at least. I don't know. I'm never going to be first place on one of those, so I don't know why I'm complaining about it. But I do think like it's such a grind for first place. That's not too many crates. I feel like they could give a little bit more. But it is, again, it is only every 2 weeks. So yeah. I guess it's fair. Oh, this is funny. Ranked by highest level cleared. In the event of a tie, faster clear time wins. Oh, this is kind of funny because of course the top places are gonna have level 40. So I guess everybody who's reached level 40 on it has technically tied with each other, and they're just like having all tiebreakers for faster clear time. I think that's really funny. Well, but I guess it makes sense because you could clear level 10 in 2 minutes or whatever. So, anyways, thanks for listening to my breakdown of the updates here on they were released on 6/7, but hope you got something out of my video. please subscribe.